Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. As most of you have probably heard by now, that this morning, 12 o'clock a.m. in London, Muslims, British Muslims, who had finished praying their Taraweeh prayers in this blessed month of Ramadan, were on their way home to their loved ones. Yet, they didn't know what was going to hit them. A white supremacist terrorist used his van and he ran over a group of Muslims at Finsbury Park Mosque, outside Finsbury Park Mosque. Innocent Muslims who had nothing to do with anything but the fact that they were Muslims. It hurts, it really does. And it hurts because that's a sign of Iman for a Muslim, that when one person gets hurt, when a Muslim gets hurt in one part of the world, the other Muslim also feels hurt. That's part of one Ummah. As that man was being pinned down by a group of Muslims, as they wait for the police, the man was shouting, "Kill me, kill me. I want to kill all Muslims." And then when he was being taken into the police van, as he sat there, he looked outside at the Muslims who are outside, obviously angry, frustrated, annoyed. That man, that terrorist, he waved and smiled as they closed the door on him. And now, as we are hearing the reports from the various British media and all around the world, he's being taken to a mental institute to check his mental status. I'm sure you all know why we are making this video, is because to let you know the double standards are clearly at play. When a Muslim does something like this, he's called without any investigation, without any hesitation. It's called a terror attack, and rightly so. Yet this incident, which has been about 6 hours, as the news broke out, there was no mention of terrorism. There was no mention of the fact that it was Muslims in the headlines, in the titles. There was nothing like that. It was just a van has ran over a group of pedestrians. And when you read the article more, then yes, you will see it. But the title speaks volumes, as you all know. Now we're seeing that Sky News and other news channels, they are changing and they're putting in the word terrorism in there. Theresa May has said it's a terrorist attack. But yet, it's still being labeled as, somehow it will be labeled as that the man was mentally unstable. They're not looking at the root problem. They're not seeing how Muslims are being victimized just because of the fact that they're Muslims. Whenever something like this happens, when a Muslim does it, the whole world is asking Muslims to step up, to say, we need more condemning. We need more messages from you guys. The ordinary Muslim need to do more. When a Muslim is the victim of such crimes, of such acts, shouldn't we expect the same? Shouldn't we also have people saying that, this is not what we want in this country? And yes, there are. If you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, there are many people who are saying, look, this has got nothing to do with what we hold as British people. But there are many far rights, many extremists. If you go on Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms, there are many people who are putting in a lot of hatred comments. Stuff like, now you know how we feel, you Muslims. Burn down all the mosques. Get out of our country. You don't belong here. These are the comments that are coming out. On the other hand, in USA on Sunday, a 17-year-old Muslim girl was assaulted, killed, and thrown into a pond. I can't imagine what these parents are going through at this sad, sad time. We have to stay strong, guys. We have to stay strong. It's the month of Ramadan, and we have to know that everything happens by the will of Allah. You know, we're going to be seeking the Laylatul Qadr again tonight, inshallah. In Hong Kong is the 25th night. So we're going to be seeking the Laylatul Qadr again. And Laylatul Qadr tells us everything, which is decree. So this is the decree of Allah. But what we have to know is how we respond as Muslims. We have to feel the pain wherever an act like this happens. Whether it's London, USA, Syria, Baghdad, Pakistan, Kashmir, Burma, China, wherever it is, we have to feel that pain, and we should not be desensitized. We should not think, well, it's not happening at my door, so, oh well. We have to respond to those who are not doing their job right, which of course is a lot of them are mainstream media. We have to step up our own campaigns and let people know our own form of teachings and da'wah, and you know, just to let them know, look, it needs to end somehow. You know, we can't just keep doing this vicious circle, guys. There needs to be the better person somewhere. You know, the bad people need to be put away and the good people need to speak up. That's the only way this can stop. And above all, we have to keep making those du'as, guys. You know, I'm sure we are, but really let that heart speak. You know, if we truly believe we're the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then these incidents should shake our hearts, should really pain us inside, and it should make us more reliant upon Allah, that only He can change our affairs, that only He can truly protect us, that only He can bring peace to this world, that only He can we rely on, no one else. And He is watching, no doubt He is, Allah is watching, and we need to stay strong. So it's just a quick message. I'm sorry if it took so long. That just to let people in London, America, and everywhere else, Muslims and even non-Muslims who are innocents, who are being targeted innocently, that Muslims in Hong Kong are with you guys, and we feel the pain, and we will do whatever we can to let people know what is the true message of Islam. May Allah protect everyone. May Allah deal with the evildoers. And may Allah grant sabr to those who are being affected by this vicious circle of violence and terrorism and extremism everywhere. Ameen Ya Rabb. Jazakallahu khairan for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.